Hello, people of the internet, my name is Johnny, and we just got the official first teaser trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, releasing exclusively in theaters on December 5th, 2025. This was all announced at CinemaCon recently at Universal's panel, where Jason Blum stepped out onto the stage dressed up in a Toy Freddy costume as they played what I believe was the Toreador March as Jason walked out dressed as Freddy. What I can only describe to be an absolutely incredible entrance to introduce an absolutely incredible trailer for an absolutely incredible film. As I said, before they showed the teaser trailer, they revealed that the film will release exclusively in theaters. It will not go to streaming. It's not going to be on Peacock. It's not going to go to any streaming service, at least not for while it's in theaters, which means they realize just how much money these films will make if they're only in theaters, which is just absolutely incredible. They're going to make a lot more money now that it's only in theaters. But of course, the big news, they officially release the teaser trailer to the public. Thank you very much for doing that, because a lot of the footage from CinemaCon is just shown off at the event and the public doesn't get to see it. But Blumhouse, Universal, Scott, which, by the way, Scott Cawthon was in my chat, freaking insane. Thank you so much, Scott, for showing up. They were so nice, so generous. They released the teaser to the public. So first, I'm going to show you my reaction to seeing the teaser, and then we'll do some brief analysis. We got something! A little teaser here! Look! Mangle! That's Mangle!
Welcome back. Are you ready to start the show?
Who's that? A little...
With me now. 5, 4,
Gone to fix a friends. There's Josh! There's Bonnie!
Everywhere.
Toy Bonnie! Oh, Toy... Dude, they look crazy! Oh my god! Balloon Boy!
showtime!
Oh, that's William talking! Dude! Toy Freddy, he looks crazy! Oh my god! So the teaser starts off showing the first poster from Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place in the first FNAF movie. You can see it's a little bit cracked, it looks like, right? The glass is broken apart. This is probably after the building collapsed at the ending of the first film. Spoilers, I guess, but you're watching a video on the second movie, so I'm sure you knew that. We do know that they recreated the facade, the front of the first movie's pizzeria for filming purposes, so we'll likely see some footage of the first pizzeria, even though it's been destroyed. And it was there on that brand new facade that they rebuilt that had flyers and posters for FazFest, which we actually see some scenes of in this first teaser. So let's hit play, and let us now go into our first look at Mangle. This is Mangle booting up, right? This is Mangle's endo head. Its eyes light up. We're gonna get a much better, clearer shot of Mangle later on in the trailer. There was so much in this only 46-minute teaser trailer. Genuinely, in my reaction, I couldn't say anything because there was so much going on. But anyways, we see Mangle booting up.
Welcome back. Are you ready to start the show?
And then we get someone saying, "Welcome back. Are you ready to start the show?" To me, at least, it sounds like Matthew Lillard saying that. I'll let you guys hear it one more time. I'm not really sure who else would be saying something like that.
Welcome back. Are you ready to start the show?
So I'm assuming that this quote is probably from some sort of flashback where Matthew Lillard, or William Afton, I should say, was working at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, right? When it was still bustling and operational. And he's probably welcoming in new customers to the pizzeria, probably to the brand new pizzeria. That's why he's saying, "Welcome back, are you ready to start the show?" Which is also like the tagline that everyone released alongside this trailer. And then we get FazFest. We finally get to see what's going on with FazFest. We saw some set photos, and of course we had those flyers at the facade. But it looks like a whole bunch of people dressed up as Freddy Fazbear characters. They got some Freddy Fazbear attractions going on.
Count with me now.
Then we got someone. I say someone. It's Abby. This is Piper Rubio. She's returning as Abby officially, and she's driving up to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, the brand new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, likely for the very first time, based on her kind of surprised expression here.
5, 4.
Gone to fix my friends. Now, this is obviously a little note written to Mike from Abby, saying that she's going to fix up her friends. This, I would assume, would be the original animatronics, maybe the Wizards, because why would the toys need fixing? They're brand new animatronics. It wouldn't make sense if she was going to fix them, unless there's something wrong with them and they're malfunctioning and that's the plot of the film. This seems like it's referencing the original FNAF 1 movie animatronics or the Wizards. Maybe they're the same character, but that is a whole other discussion I'm not going to get into right now. But yeah, her very clearly saying fixing her friends. She called the animatronics her friends in the first movie a lot. She's very clearly talking about she left the house to go back to the pizzeria. This is Mike finding the note. Josh Hutcherson, once again returning as Mike, looking absolutely fantastic, might I add, Josh. And you can tell in his expression, he's like, God damn it. Abby, I said we were done with that. But also, at the end of the first movie, you said that maybe we'll see them again, so Mike, you kind of brought this upon yourself.
They're out there, Mike.
And now this is where things really get interesting. Once again, Elizabeth Lail returning as Vanessa. She's saying, they're out there, Mike. I think very clearly talking about the animatronics. The way she's saying it kind of makes it sound like she knows or knew that there were more animatronics, and now she knows that they are out there wreaking havoc, as we're going to see in a quick second. But I'm assuming Mike's like, nah, I'm not doing this a second time. I'm not ready for round 2 with Freddy. But Vanessa's like, Mike, like, we gotta do it. They're out there. They're killing people, as we're going to see.
There, Mike.
We get a very intimidating shot of Toy Bonnie, his eyes glowing from behind some window curtains, it looks like.
Where?
He's saying, where? We get a brand new Showtime thing. If you remember in the first movie, there was a big Showtime button on the wall near the show stage. You know, Vanessa hits that, all the lights turn on, the curtains open up, and the animatronics start performing. I'm assuming this is the Showtime panel in the FNAF 2 area. It looks like there's a lot more buttons, probably because this is a much bigger stage, probably a lot more complex, with a lot more characters as well. And then we get this guy. And as we're going to see, he's inside of a school.
Everywhere.
Looking through a window where he sees Toy Chica. You can just barely see it's Toy Chica. Just barely make out that it's her. I want to make out with Toy Chica. Anyways, so you can see her beak here, the pink rosy cheeks. Oh my god. And then he gets pulled through the glass of the door. Absolutely crazy. Right, you can see this is a school here. Toy Chica's... Oh, sweet succulent tootsies, her feet. Then we get Mangle bursting through a window? Like, what is going on, dude? That's so crazy. What is with them and bursting through windows and glass? But Mangle looks so sick. The way they move around is so cool. Obviously, Abby, Mike, Vanessa, very terrified. It looks like they're inside of their own house, or at least, like, Mike and Abby's house. So... I guess the animatronics are breaking into their house? Right? Toy Chica's lifting up the garage door? What is going on? Toy Bonnie's wielding a screwdriver? He's about to stab someone? Dude, they look so good. I really can't get over it, man. This poor couple is probably about to be brutally murdered by, I'd assume Toy Bonnie if this is a stitched together scene. I'm not sure why Toy Bonnie and the other animatronics are going after all these people. Again, maybe it's because they're malfunctioning, but, like, why would they be malfunctioning? Like, is Matthew... I keep saying Matthew Lillard. Is William Afton messing with them? Why would he be doing that? Then here, speaking of the man, the myth, the legend, this very intimidating shot of William Afton at the end of a very long corridor with a whole lot of doors. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it really looks like the Fun with Plush Trap hallway with the 4 doors at the side. Obviously, there's not a door at the end of Fun with Plush Trap, though there is behind you in Help Wanted. So maybe that's what this is. If so, absolutely incredible detailing there. You know, he has the exact same clothing in the behind the scenes image we saw that was on Daco's charity stream not too long ago. It was him, you know, Matthew Lillard, Elizabeth Lail, and also director Emma Tammy in what we assume to be a flashback. So I'd assume that this is a flashback sequence. We get Vanessa once again with the gun. Maybe we need to try talking out our problems instead of shooting everything. But obviously, you know, she's in distress. What she's pointing the gun at, who knows? Maybe an animatronic. Maybe William Afton a second time. Balloon Boy's here as well. We get a full animatronic of Balloon Boy. In the first movie, we just had the little figurine. But in the second movie, he's a full animatronic, and he looks perfect. Spot on to what Balloon Boy looks like in FNAF 2. I cannot believe we're gonna have Balloon Boy in the film. I mean, obviously I can believe it. He's in FNAF 2. It's Balloon Boy. You know, how much screen time is this guy gonna have? Hopefully not a whole lot, because everyone hates Balloon Boy. But it is incredible to see a full Balloon Boy animatronic. And just the way his eyes light up. Then we get a very brief shot. We're gonna get to this in a second, because that's fucking terrifying. Spring Bonnie picking up a knife. Dude is back in action. Then we get another character. I can't really tell who this is. They are holding maybe a camera, and they're being picked up by Mangle into the vents. What, dude? Like, this movie's crazy. Then we get Mangle breaking into a car. You know, breaking the windshield of a car. You can tell this is Mangle's limb there. We get Abby, Mike, Vanessa terrified again in their own house. Probably because the toy animatronics are breaking in. As we saw Mangle bust through the window earlier. And then...
Showtime!
We get Matthew Lillard saying showtime. We have... is this... I think this is McKenna Grace. I believe that this is McKenna Grace. I mean, it looks like her. If it is, I really hope so. Because I love her. You know, I know she's a big FNAF fan. So it'd be incredible if she was in the film. Sure as hell looks like her. Yeah, that's McKenna, right? Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And then, one final shot here. We do have Toy Freddy walking around at FazFest. He looks so good. Dude, the animatronics are perfect. Spot on. Jim Henson's Creature Shop. You have outdone yourself. These guys are next level. Absolutely insane. They look like they're pulled right out of the game. So good, man. Only in theaters, December 5th, like I said earlier. It will be exclusive to theaters. It's not releasing day and date on streaming. It's not going to Peacock, at least for a couple months. Written by Scott. Emma Tammy's back as well. We got FNAF movie things. I'll check all these links to see if there's anything new. So we have a higher quality image of Mike, Abby, Vanessa scared in their house. And then we also have a high quality image of Toy Freddy at FazFest. Okay, there's nothing new on the website. So for now, it seems that that is all of the brand new updates. You can really tell they've been listening to fans and feedback with how much more this movie is. More scary, more stakes,
They're out there, Mike.
more animatronics.
Where?
Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want out of Five Nights at Freddy's movies.
Everywhere.
The animatronics being killers, being the main focus. Obviously, nothing against the human actors and all their stories going on, because I do adore all the actors and actresses in the films. I do adore having Josh, Piper, and Elizabeth back, as well as Matthew, of course. But, like, this kind of stuff, like the actual characters taking center stage, like actually getting some kills that hopefully we see more of. Like, that's what I want. I want the films to be scary. I want to be on the edge of my seat watching this. And it's like stuff like this. I'm actually at a loss for words. I can't find words to talk right now. I'm just so thankful to Universal, Blumhouse, Scott, like Jason, Emma, everyone, every single person working on these films, Jim Henson's, for putting the love and time and attention and care into these films, because like this movie just looks so good. The characters, all the scenes, the cinematography, you know, the lighting,
Where?
it all looks so good. Like,
Everywhere.
I just keep going back to these scenes. Toy Chica killing this guy. Of course, gotta get another look at those Toy Chica toes. But like Mangle breaking in. All these characters like actually being intimidating, actually being terrifying.
Showtime!
It's really what I want. It's exactly what I want, and I'm so happy, dude. I'm so happy. So I would love to know, what are your thoughts on the official FNAF teaser trailer? I still just can't get over it, man. I'm actually at a loss for words. I want to thank everyone who showed up to the stream. We had so many people watching, so many amazing people tuned in, including Scott. It's just so cool to actually be recognized by Scott, because that's never happened. He's followed me on Twitter. We are oomphs. For him to watch the stream, that's next level, man. I can't get over it. I really can't. So thank you all so much for the support today. It's been a crazy day. For now, that's going to do it for this quick reaction and analysis to the official teaser trailer for FNAF 2. Only in theaters, December 5th. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Goodbye.